Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the midday edition of NBT World Brief, right here on NBT and NBT World. And you're with me, Tra Thirakalsan. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul is set to pay an official visit to Malaysia and attend the 47th ASEAN Summit and related meetings from October 25th until the 28th of 2025. Government spokesperson Siripong Angkasapun Kiat revealed that Prime Minister and Interior Minister Anutin Chanvirakul will make an official visit to Malaysia on October 25th and attend the 47th ASEAN Summit and related meetings from October 26th until the 28th in Kuala Lumpur at the invitation of Anwar Ibrahim, the Prime Minister of Malaysia. During the visit, both leaders will hold a bilateral meeting to strengthen cooperation in border connectivity, trade and investment, tourism, and cross-border issues, as well as to promote people-to-people relations. In addition, the Prime Minister will participate in the 47th ASEAN Summit and related meetings from October 26th until the 28th. This will be his first multilateral engagement as Prime Minister, aligning with Malaysia's ASEAN chairmanship theme of inclusivity and sustainability. Timor-Leste will also attend the meeting for the first time as a full ASEAN member. Prime Minister Anutin will advance 4 key priorities: promoting regional peace and stability, building a secure and resilient region, fostering inclusive economic development, and driving sustainable transformation. The Prime Minister will meet key leaders from the United States, China, Japan, and India, as well as hold bilateral talks with several other leaders to strengthen cooperation at both bilateral and multilateral levels, reinforcing Thailand's role on the international stage. Thailand and Cambodia have concluded 2 key border meetings, the Joint Boundary Commission, or JBC, and the General Border Committee, or GBC. Both sides also issued their first ever joint statement signaling closer cooperation to promote peace, stability, and development along the shared border. The final JBC meeting began nearly 2 hours late as the Cambodian delegation did not stay overnight in Thailand. It ended around 12:12 a.m. at Manichan Resort, with both sides signing the official record. Key outcomes include assigning the Joint Technical Subcommission, or JTSC, to restore 15 boundary markers, replace 3 submerged markers, revise the 2003 TOR for orthophoto map production using modern technology, and finalize technical specifications for surveying markers 42 to 47 in Ban Chok Choi, Nong Chan, and Ban Preu Chan, Nong Ya Keo. Both sides also stress ensuring safety for joint survey teams and avoiding any actions that may escalate tensions. The next JBC meeting will be held in Siem Reap, Cambodia in January 2026. Prasad Winichai, Thai JBC Chair and Advisor on Border Affairs to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, said the joint statement reflects the determination of both countries to accelerate land boundary demarcation to promote cooperation and border stability.
ที่ถามไว้ว่าเรื่องรั้วนะครับก็ขอเรียนว่าเราก็ได้ยกขึ้นพูดโดยผมกล่าวในการคำกล่าวเปิดนะครับว่าผมมีไอเดียที่จะสร้างรั้วนะครับเพื่อเป็นการป้องกันปัญหาเพื่อเป็นการกระทบกระทั่งการลักลอบเข้าเมืองการลักลอบสินค้ายาเสพติดนะครับเขาบอกว่าเขาไม่มีอำนาจที่จะพูดในเรื่องนี้นะครับไม่รับอำนาจในการที่จะมาหารือเรื่องการสร้างรั้วนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นก็เลยตกลงว่าเรื่องนี้เอาออกจากระเบียบวาระการประชุมนะครับเหมือนถ้าจำได้คราวที่แล้วที่พนมเปญก็มีการหารือกันอเจนดาต่างกันระเบียบวาระต่างกันก็หารือกันแล้วเรื่องไหนมันตกไม่คุยกันก็เอาออกจากวาระนะครับก็จะเห็นเรื่องนี้เรื่องรั้วมันไม่อยู่ในวาระแต่เราได้หารือกันเกินครึ่งชั่วโมงนะครับ
Meanwhile, the Thailand-Cambodia General Border Committee, or GBC, meeting agreed on a joint action plan for arms withdrawal, approved standard operating procedures for demining with Sa Kaeo province as a pilot site starting October 25th, and decided to form a joint task force to combat cyberscams. Today, the Thai and Cambodian defense ministers will co-chair the special session of the GBC meeting at the Malaysian Armed Forces Officers' Mess in Kuala Lumpur to sign important cooperation documents. The Justice Ministry and the Department of Special Investigation, or DSI, are coordinating with domestic and foreign agencies, confirming so far that no politicians or ministers have been implicated, while ensuring all scam-related cases are thoroughly examined. Police Lieutenant General Ruthapon Nawarat said the Department of Special Investigation, or DSI, will set up preliminary investigation committees in every case, collaborating with relevant agencies. Any credible findings will be treated as special cases. So far, no politicians or ministers appear in DSI or Anti-Money Laundering Office or AMLO records, but legal action will follow if evidence emerges. Regarding Prince International, a company registered in Thailand reportedly linked to Prince Group of Mr. Shanzhe, the DSI has begun verifying registration and corporate structure, requesting information from domestic and foreign agencies. Investigations require careful attention due to the sensitivity and cross-border nature of the case. AMLO's Secretary General Tepsu Bawon Chodara added that financial investigations can only proceed when there is sufficient evidence of wrongdoing. AMLO is coordinating with national and international authorities to trace assets and gather information on the network. Authorities and private companies are cracking down on Myanmar's online scam industry, where foreign targeting fraud networks have thrived amid the country's ongoing civil war. SPACEX has cut service to more than 2,500 STARLINK satellite devices at suspected scam hubs in Myanmar after reports that they were widely used in romance and business fraud. STARLINK's traffic in Myanmar surged from July to October after being nearly invisible before February, according to the Asian Regional Internet Registry, APNIC. The U.S. Congress Joint Economic Committee has also launched an investigation into Starlink's involvement. Recently, Myanmar's military raided the notorious KK Park scam center, prompting over 1,000 workers to flee by foot, motorbike, and pickup trucks. Reports say soldiers arrived at the site in 4 trucks around 10 a.m. Only 30 Starlink terminals were reportedly seized, far fewer than analysts estimate are in use. Experts say the military is trying to satisfy China while supporting local militias, which allows scam operations to continue mostly unchecked. Residents near the border report KK Park now appears mostly abandoned, but authorities caution this is only a small portion of a multi-billion-dollar global cyber scam industry, which continues to grow across Southeast Asia. And lastly, South Korea is intensifying efforts to protect its citizens caught in Cambodia's growing online scam networks. The government is coordinating with Cambodian authorities and working with international partners to locate missing nationals, repatriate those involved in fraud operations, and dismantle illegal scam centers. 10 more South Koreans were arrested and 2 others rescued in Cambodia for alleged involvement in cyber scams following the recent repatriation of 64 nationals suspected of working in large-scale fraud operations. The arrests were made last Thursday, and the individuals are expected to be sent back to South Korea this week. South Korean Foreign Minister Cho Yeon said authorities are also trying to locate 80 nationals still unaccounted for. Since last year, about 550 South Koreans have been reported missing or held against their will after entering Cambodia. South Korean lawmaker Lee Seung-kwon said the country's intelligence service plans to work with counterparts in China, Japan, and Australia to track down the masterminds behind the scam centers in Cambodia and cut off their financial networks. Experts estimate that roughly 1,000 South Koreans are among the 200,000 people working in Cambodia's scam industry, with some forced under threat of violence to carry out pig butchering or romance scams. Authorities caution that while recent repatriations are significant, they represent only a fraction of the sprawling multi-billion-dollar cyberscam operations across the region. And that wraps up our midday edition of NBT World Brief. Stay updated with the latest developments right here on NBT and NBT World. And for more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, Sawasdee ka.